Alright. Went to restart the Z01 and I just there we go. It's doing the thing the R18 did, where it is arcing the outside of the plug instead of firing into the cylinder. Alright, had that plug arc problem, which I used my the shrink tube fix that someone suggested about the R18, which is the replacement I made for my fix on the R18 plug arcing. That seemed to resolve the plug arc while I was testing, but I have an intermittent grounding problem on the Z1. When I test, I can get it to spark reliably from the high tension lead directly to the ground connection by the battery box here, but I cannot reliably get spark with the plug installed in the head of the engine. So I'm going to have to pull the head off and check to make sure that they didn't paint or powder coat. I don't know if it's powder coated or painted. The under the bolts and on the surface of the head there, because if there's too much powder coating under the bolt heads or on the surface of the head here, then there won't be enough grounding through the body of the engine all the way over to this ground point, because there's the fuel tank is a separate piece, so there's a bolted plane where the engine is bolted onto the fuel tank that could be insulating the ground, and then there's the head here. So I need to make sure that I get better grounding from the head all the way over to this ground location. Alright, quick fix. I had a servo extension cable, 3 wires, so 2 head bolts and one of the bolts holding the main casting to the fuel tank, and those 3 wires are tied around back to the main ground on the ignition system, and that seems to have resolved the problem of insufficient grounding on the plug.